of the pieces of utility. There's a second Link wants to try and dive into this, but ordered away by Hyper. Work coming in, the Venom just through the veins though! What? How does he get all three?
Play here. What? Maybe the floor. Oh my goodness!
Trying to get a reference in, it comes at just the right time, and he quads and just the flick of an eye, and then the ace!
Welcome to the Headshot, your weekly update from the VALORANT Champions Tour. Last Chance Qualifiers are kicking off soon. Let's take a look at some of the biggest stories heading into the events.
The front shows an ego! He's clutching out again for 100 Thieves. This man does not know when he is done.
North America's Last Chance Qualifier will see 8 powerhouse teams fighting for 1 ticket to Champions. 100 Thieves, Version 1, FaZe Clan, Xand, Luminosity, Cloud9 Blue, Gen G, and Rise will all be competing on LAN in Los Angeles for the first time in VCT NA history. As the most consistent squad at this event, many predict 100 Thieves to win it all.
100 Thieves are digging deep right now.
But anything can happen when the pressure's on. There are a lot of challenges for them to face along the way. One dark horse to keep an eye on in NA is Cloud9 Blue.
What, boys?
They're back with a vengeance in LCQ, and this time they've got a new IGL, Vanity, who formerly led Version 1. Will this last-minute roster change for C9 pay off for them in the end? Find out when the NA LCQ begins on October 12th.
This is where Reynas are bred. One more, yep, now the duelists are starting to come through. No way! Leave, no way!
EMEA's Last Chance Qualifier will be a clash between Europe, CIS, Turkey, and for the first time ever in VCT, MENA. The winners of the Strike Arabia Tournament Series Anubis Gaming will face off against the Titans of EMEA, starting with G2 Esports in round 1. G2 have improved dramatically since the start of the VCT season, but they'll have to prove themselves at the Last Chance Qualifier if they want a shot at Champions. The next round 1 match is a Turkish battle between Oxygen Esports and Futbolist. These two teams have been fighting all year long to prove themselves as the best in Turkey. Lately though, they've been overtaken by the rising stars of Supermassive Blaze. The final round 1 match is between Team Liquid and One Breath Gaming from CIS. This will be Team Liquid's first event with Scream's younger brother Nevera on the team. Can this legendary sibling duo carry Liquid into Champions? Watch the EMEA LCQ on October 10th to find out.
He's still alive! Kill the man! What?
The Asia Pacific Last Chance Qualifier will feature teams from Korea, Japan, Southeast Asia, and India. As the winners of the VALORANT Conquerors Championship, Global Esports will be the first ever team to represent India in the VALORANT Champions Tour.
Global Esports is moving forward!
Keep an eye out for their star duelist SK Rossi as they face off against Korea's Damwon Kia in the first round of the event. The winner of this match will go on to face the rising stars of SEA, Paper Rex. In round 2 of the APAC Last Chance Qualifier, we'll see Full Sense from Thailand versus Reject from Japan, and Korean favorites F4Q versus Japan's North Epshit. F4Q won the hearts of fans everywhere with their international debut at Masters Berlin. Their explosive playstyle and wild showmanship make them a must-watch team at this event. Do Bunny and his crew have what it takes to make it to Champions? Find out when the APAC LCQ begins on October 11th.
He's able to get 1, Esperanza's able to get 2, Esperanza gets 3!
Lastly, we've got the South America Last Chance Qualifier, where LATAM and Brazil will compete for one final spot at Champions. This event will see 8 teams competing in a group stage to advance into a playoff bracket. Group A has Sharks and Furia from Brazil, alongside Laser and Australs from LATAM. Australs have nearly qualified for multiple international events, but they always fall slightly short in the end. With their rivals' crew out of the way, this could be their chance to finally make an impact. Over in Group B, we've got Gamelanders and Havan Liberty of Brazil meeting 6 Karma and Infinity from LATAM. Back in 2020, Gamelanders looked unstoppable, winning nearly every event in Brazil. Their record in 2021 hasn't been quite as pristine, but they're still a force to be reckoned with. Infinity have also had domestic success. Unfortunately for them, they're going to have to face off against their demons, 6 Karma, who have eliminated them from several major LATAM events. Will Infinity be able to get their revenge in the group stage, or will 6 Karma come out on top once again? Check out the South America Last Chance Qualifier on October 11th to find out. Now it's time to check in with some of the top players from around the world to see how they've been preparing for the Last Chance Qualifiers.
Scream! Oh my God!
demais! É o Xand!
But he's capitalizing on it. Benkai, oh my!
So we've just been taking all the experience that we had in Berlin and we've brought it back. And I feel like it's made us stronger as a team.
For now, utility put back in. And Device does hello!
Claro que o nome já fala tudo, né? Nossa última chance, mas a gente nunca deixou de treinar ao máximo e dar nosso melhor, então estamos na mesma pegada, claro, corrigindo nossos erros.
Sensacional!
Me and my team, we've been practicing with my brother Ivera since September, so I think our preparation has been really good for this last chance qualifier. I'm feeling really confident about this.
I have my eyes open for Newton right now. I just want to see what they can bring to the table, you know, after their performance in Reykjavik. It's gonna be a tough match, but I'm pretty sure we'll make it work.
Eu acredito que o time mais forte da nossa região seja a Game Landers. Os resultados atuais não falam isso, mas eu ainda acredito que eles têm um potencial muito grande, tem jogadores maravilhosos com desempenho incrível.
Every team is very dangerous. Teams like FPX, G2, you know, like they have been doing really great, and we're gonna find solutions to adapt to every team. If you wanna be the best, you gotta be adapting to every situation.
Olha, tirando a nossa LCQ, a única região que eu estou assistindo, né, sem ser a nossa, é o NA. Eu sou muito fã de alguns jogadores da 100 Thieves, então estou acompanhando bastante. Espero que eles consigam essa vaga.
I always have my eyes on the EMEA region. Given the recent results from Gambit, their region is maybe the most promising. They're starting to go like toe and toe with NA right now.
I saw Berlin, and like every region is looking really strong, and yeah, I think Champions is gonna be great, man. It's gonna be a really great show.
Se a gente, né, conseguir essa vaguinha pro Champions, dois adversários que eu gostaria muito de enfrentar, né, a Gambit, por ser o atual campeão aí do Masters, e a 100 Thieves, por ter jogadores que eu já acompanhava, né.
100 Thieves just rose to the occasion.
I'm excited to play against Sentinels one day. Teams like G2, you know, there's always like a rivalry. I wanna beat everybody, obviously, and we are quite ready to show everybody like that we are at the highest level.
Personally, for me, I would maybe want to face Dapper because I feel like we have similar playstyle.
He sees all, he knows all.
Like a face-to-face BM fight with him, you know? Ciao.
Who do you think will win the LCQ in your region? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the action. Thanks for watching The Headshot. For upcoming matches and schedules, check out ValorantEsports.com. We'll see you next time for more updates on all things VALORANT Champions Tour.